Good morning and assalamu alaikum to all of you. And as you know that today is the last class before the winter vacations. And we're going to have winter vacations from tomorrow, inshallah. And and I hope you will enjoy your winter vacations by keeping in mind all the precautionary measures, right? So first of all, I would like to share my screen with you, or I want you to come to page number 130 of your student book. Page number 130 of your student book, because we're going to do that page today. Page number 130 of your student book. Okay, so we're going to do this page today, the reading of simple machines in our daily lives. So I guess I have done the liver. I'm not sure that either I've done it or not. So Abigail, did I do the liver explanation of liver or not?
Wait, ma'am.
Page 130 of your student book.
130. Yes, ma'am.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay. So I will start the reading from the start again, and you have to listen to the reading, and inshallah from the ramp one, then I will again again start explaining the topic. Okay. So I'm going to share my screen with you. Just wait a minute. First of all, don't make annotations, please. Let me share it with you. Just wait a minute. Okay, just listen to it very carefully, and then we will, inshallah, I will explain you all of them one by one.
Read. Simple machines in our daily lives.
What are simple machines? They are inventions that people thought of thousands of years ago to make their lives easier. Did you know that we use those same simple machines every day in our modern world? Let's look at some of our modern inventions that are actually simple machines. The lever.
There are many modern inventions that are levers. A hammer is a lever that you use to pull out nails. A bottle opener is a lever too. You use it to take off bottle caps. When you ride on a seesaw in the playground, you're using a lever. The board rests on a point in the middle. When you push down on one end of the board, the other end goes up.
The ramp.
A ramp is a flat surface that has one high end and one low end, making it easier for us to climb. Do you know that you use a ramp at school or at home every day? You use the stairs. People in wheelchairs and cars also use ramps. Of course, there are many ramps in nature. They are called hills and mountains.
Okay, so the next one is the ramp. As you see that they've explained, a ramp is a flat surface that has one high end and one low end. So if you look at the example of stairs over here, so you would see one high end and one low end in the stairs as well. And that one high end and one low end makes us easier to climb the stairs, okay? And we have these kind of ramps in schools, in homes, and we use them every day. As you know that we use these stairs in our schools. Some of you have so many stairs in their homes as well. So people in wheelchairs and cars also use ramps. As you all know that wheelchairs and the people who used to be on wheelchairs, they have to use ramps to climb up, and because they cannot walk by themselves, so they use the ramps to move around. And cars also use ramps. As I told you earlier, there are ramps outside our gate. So whenever we want to park the car inside or we want to take the car out, we always use that ramp to park the car inside and take the car out. And of course, there are many ramps in nature as well. When we talk about the ramps in nature, those which are naturally built, they are called hills and mountains. So hills and mountains are somehow the examples of ramp.
The wedge.
A wedge is like two ramps put together so that one edge is sharp. You might ask, when would I need a wedge? If you enjoy eating, you need one almost every day. A knife and a fork are both wedges, which cut into food. So is an axe, which people use for chopping wood. We use this sharp edge to push things apart.
Okay, students, the next one is the wedge. As they have given you some of the example of wedge, first of all, you need to know how wedge looks like. A wedge is like two ramps. You see that two ramps on both sides of the wedge. And when we put together so that one edge is sharp, you see that one edge is sharp and one edge is smooth. And you might ask that what kind of wedge we use every day. So a knife and fork are basically the example of wedges, and these are the ones which we use them every day. We use knife every day, we use fork for eating every day. So axe is an example of wedge as well. How? Because it's used to chop wood. So its one edge is sharp, which is used to push things apart. So we use this wedge basically to push things apart. So these are the examples of wedge, like knife, fork, axe. And there would be much more examples as well. If you have any example in your mind, just keep it in your mind. I will ask you later, okay?
The screw.
A screw is a ramp that winds around and around in a circle. When you turn the screw, it moves and pushes against something else. If you use light bulbs, you are using a screw to put them tightly into lamps. Jar lids are also screws. Without the screw, it would be very difficult to hold things together tightly.
Okay, so students, this is the screw. As you see the pictures of screw as well, you can see something is wind around and around this one. If you see this light bulb, something is wind around. Basically, this winding thing is actually helping that if you want to fix these ones somewhere, so this winding thing is actually helping us to fix it tightly. So a screw is a ramp that winds around and around in a circle, right? Yes. When you turn the screw, it moves and pushes against something else. Suppose if you want to fix the light bulb in a lamp, so how would you do that? If there wouldn't be these kind of screws in the light bulb, would you be able to fix it somewhere? If it would be smooth from here, you wouldn't be able to fix it anywhere. So these kind of winds around and around actually helps us to fix it tightly into lamps. Jar lids are also screws. As you see that when you close the jar lid and open the jar lid, kind of screws, something is winding around the bottle that helps the jar lid to fix tightly on the bottle. So without the screw, it would be very difficult to hold things together tightly. As you know that when there wouldn't be screws like that, then it would not be possible for us to hold things very tightly.
The wheel and axle.
A wheel and axle is a very simple machine, but important for many modern inventions. An axle goes into the middle of a wheel, making it easy to turn. We use the wheel and axle on many of our vehicles, cars, trucks, and bicycles. Can you imagine a world without clocks, computers, or even doorknobs? They all use the wheel and axle.
Okay, so this is an exam. This is the wheel and axle, and they have given you the different examples of wheel and axle as well. It's one of the simple machines which is used, but most important is one of the modern inventions as well. An axle goes into the middle of the wheel. They are telling you how this axle is fixed in a wheel. Okay. And they are telling that this axle is actually fixed over here, and it actually helps the wheel to turn it round. And we use the wheel and axle on many of our vehicles as well, like cars, trucks, bicycles. They all use wheel and axle as well. But when we talk about the clocks, the computers, or even the doorknobs, if you ever get a chance to look at the mechanism of the doorknob, you would see that it has wheel and axle as well. So computers and clocks, these have wheels and axle as well, which helps if we talk about the clock, let's say. So that wheel and axle actually helps the clock to to make it work. So computers have wheel and axles as well. So these all are examples of wheel and axle. That is car, trucks, bicycles, clocks, computers, doorknobs. These all are examples of wheel and axle. So just wait a minute. Okay, so let me see that what is the next one. Okay, let me stop sharing this for now and come to page number. Let me share my screen now with you. Come to page number 132 of your student book. I'm not putting it on my full, slideshow, because when I put it in the slideshow, it gets blinked. So because I just had a class with boys, so when I was doing it, look, have a look. Look, it's blinking. It's blinking, and it's not showing it, properly. So that's why I stop share, and I just rely on the slide this way. Okay, you just have to write down. So get your pencils ready now. Get your pencils ready now. So write down classwork day and date at the top of the page, please. That is 24th of December 2020. Day, and the day is Thursday. Day is Thursday. Okay, so put the following inventions from the reading in the correct groups and talk about your choices with your partner. So here you have been given some of the words, and you have to put these words in the correct column. Okay, so the first one is stairs. So stairs will come in which column? Who will tell me stairs will come in which column? Yes. Sukaina, would you like to tell?
Ramp.
Ramp, thank you. Sukaina is right. Stairs will come in the ramp column. So write on stairs in the ramp column, please. Okay, number 2 is jar lid. Jar lid is an example of which one? Which machine? Who will tell me? Let me ask, yes, this time Aisha. Yes, Aisha?
Ma'am, jarred like a screw.
Yes, jar lid is an example of screw.
Screw.
Aisha, you need to mute yourself now, okay? Yourself. Okay, write jar lid in the screw column, please. Number 3 is light bulb. Light bulb is an example of which one? Wait, let me ask somebody. Wait, Minna. Minna will tell me.
Screw.
Light bulb is an example of screw too. Thank you. So write down light bulb in the screw column. Okay, next one is truck. Truck is an example of which one? Yes, Iraj.
Wheel and axle.
Yes, wheel and axle. So write down truck in wheel and axle column. Next one is bottle opener. Yes, Nazish. Nazish, bottle opener will come in which column?
Screw.
Yes. Screw, are you are you sure it's screw?
Yes.
Okay. Iram Chaudhary, yes?
Ma'am, it's liver, not screw.
Yes, it's liver. Okay, Nazish, it's an example of liver, not screw. Bottle opener is an example of liver. Okay, Nazish, you have to mute yourself, and Iram, you as well. Mute yourself. Okay, next one is knife. Huria. Knife is an example of?
Ma'am, knife is an example of wedge.
Yes, thank you. Knife is an example of wedge. So write down knife in the wedge column. Next one is fork. Yes, who will tell me fork? Yes, Harim. Fork is an example of which one?
Fork is an example of wedge.
Yes, thank you. Just mute yourself. Fork is an example of wedge as well. Okay, next one is computer. Manahil. Computer is an example of?
Wheel and axle, ma'am.
Thank you. Wheel and axle. So computer is an example of wheel and axle. Okay. Next one is hammer. Yes, Anaya Faisal. Hammer is an example of? Hammer is an example of which one? Yes? You don't know? We push hammer to push the things which we push and pull. What are they? We use the push and pull force to make them work. What are those ones? Which machine? Yes, Iza?
Lever.
Yes, lever. Thank you. It's lever. So hammer is an example of lever. Okay, next one is car. Yes, Iza, car is an example of?
Wheel and axle.
Thank you, wheel and axle. Yes, car, write down in wheel and axle column. Axe. Nabiha. Nabiha will tell me an axe.
The axe is in wedge.
Thank you. Just mute yourself. Axe will come in wedge column. Next one is doorknob. Doorknob, Arifa. Arifa will tell me about the doorknob.
Wheel and axle.
Yes, wheel and axle. Doorknob will come in wheel and axle. And next one is seesaw. Yes, Sundas. Sundas will tell me about the seesaw.
Saw is lever.
Yes, seesaw is lever. So write on seesaw in the lever column. Next is bicycle. So who will tell me about the bicycle? Mariam Ali. Mariam Ali, beta. Bicycle will come in which column?
Wheel and axle.
Yes, wheel and axle. Bicycle is an example of wheel and axle. And the last one is clock. So clock will come in which column? Who did not participate? Let me see. Yes, Heba. Oh, I unmuted Aisha, but Heba, you need to tell me.
Ma'am, clock.
Hmm.
Clock is it is it's a wheel and axle.
Yes, wheel and axle. Clock is wheel and axle. Okay, so these are the ones which you wrote in different columns because they are the examples of different machines. Okay, so look at the C part now. Words in context match each word to a picture. So the first one is a seesaw. So match it with letter C. So seesaw is C. Okay. Number 2 is nail. Match it with D. As you can see it clearly, it's matching with D. Wheelchair is matching with A. And jar lid is matching with B. That's how you have to match them, okay? So I'm sharing the song with you now. Would you like to listen to the song now? Okay, let me share a song with you. Just listen to the song.
Grammar in use. D. Listen and sing along. On the seesaw.
Harry and Jay are playing on a seesaw. Harry's having fun and Jay is too. Up and down, down and up. Oh no! Harry falls off and Jay does too. seesaw. Harry is careful and Jay is too. Harry doesn't fall off and Jay doesn't either. Harry likes a seesaw and Jay does too. Harry and Jay are playing on a seesaw. Harry's having fun and Jay is too. Up and down, down and up. Oh no! Harry falls off and Jay does too. Harry and Jay are back on the seesaw. Harry is careful and Jay is too. Harry doesn't fall off and Jay doesn't either. Harry likes a seesaw and Jay does too.
So, did you like the song? Yes. So, who falls off from the seesaw? Who will tell me? Okay, Sundar Shoaib is showing me thumbs up. That means Sundar Shoaib enjoyed a lot. Okay, so who falls off from the seesaw? Harry and Jay, both. They both falls off from the seesaw. So, students, if you want to share anything regarding the simple machines, you can raise your hand and I'll unmute you and you can share with me. Yes, Aiza Adnan, would you like to say something?
Ma'am,
Yes.
I wanted to say that now I know about simple machines and I understand them all.
Okay, that means you understand them all. Okay, that's good. That's really good. Yes, Nazish, would you like to say something?
Yes, ma'am. I was feeling bad for myself that I was just a little confused. Otherwise, I know everything and I don't feel bad for me. I know everything. Just I'm a nice student. I know everything, ma'am.
Okay, that's good. If you didn't tell me anything correctly, that doesn't mean that you don't know anything. It's fine.
I was just feeling that what you feel for me.
No, I'm not feeling anything bad for you. You all are very good students. You all are very good students. You all are very hardworking. I'm not feeling bad for anybody, okay? Because we as a teacher, we do not mark anybody on your performances, academic performances. We mark you on the basis of your personality, your character, your behavior and all. All those things matter a lot. So these all things matter, okay? So you don't need to think about that where the teacher, I didn't give the right answer, teacher might be thinking something bad about me. It's not like that, okay?
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
You're most welcome. Yes, Huria, would you like to say something?
Ma'am, the manual salad cutter is the form of a lever.
Which one, sorry?
Manual salad cutter.
Manual salad cutter. Okay, it's a form of a lever.
Yeah.
We use push and pull force to do it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. That's great. Okay, Abigail, would you like to say something? Yes, wait, Abigail.
Ma'am, when we were on page number 132 of student book, you didn't ask me a question.
Oh, lovely. It's okay. I didn't ask you.
Yes, you did not.
Oh, it's fine. Might be I was asking some because you used to participate a lot. So I wanted the other students to participate as well this time. That's why I didn't ask you, okay? So you don't need to get sad. Inshallah, we'll resume our classes after the winter holidays. And of course, everybody should get a chance to answer something, okay? So don't worry about it. Okay, anybody else? Yes, Aiza?
And I want to say that you didn't even ask me a question when we were on page 132.
It's okay, beta. It's okay because Aiza, Abigail, Arij, because I didn't ask anything from Arij today either. So these are the students they used to participate on every day basis. Okay, that's why I was actually, I wanted to let the other students participate as well. So there are other students who participated today, so I wanted them to participate as well. So that's why I didn't, because I know that you know these things. So I wanted the other students to know as well how much they are clear about the topic and all. So that's why I asked the other students this time, okay? So don't need to worry about it. We'll be having our classes after the winter vacations. Then we'll come up with new ideas, new chapters, new things and all. So inshallah, I will ask you then, okay? Don't worry. Okay, so Kharij is saying that we'll miss you. So bye, miss you, love. I'll miss you, ma'am. Okay, thank you, thank you, Arij. I'll miss you too, beta. I'll miss you too. So take good care of yourself in the winter vacations. As you all know that you have to take the precautionary measures while going out. You have to, because still the pandemic situation is going on. We have lots of cases of coronavirus, so you have to wear masks. You have to wash your hands. These are some of the precautionary measures you have to keep in mind, okay? So take good care of yourself, enjoy a lot in your winter vacations, and I wish you very best of luck, and take good care of yourself. See you then. Bye bye. Allah Hafiz. Allah Hafiz, all of you. Bye bye.